everybody, and welcome on into another live stream here on the Brit YouTube channel. Hopefully you can hear me and see me okay. And today I am joined by BlocksBricks. It's been quite a while since BlocksBricks has been live with me, and for good reason, because, well, I'm pretty sure everyone knows this already, but Ed, if you'd like to share your big news.
Yeah, we had a new addition to the family, so it's been great. Baby Ezra came to the world May 31st, and turning a month. Well, I don't know if you want to call it 4 weeks a month, but the 31st would be the official month. So, but I'm like, it's been 4 weeks. It's the fourth Saturday, so it's like a month already. So, yeah, it was a little 1 month celebration yesterday. We're officially going to celebrate it though on the 30th because he was born on the 31st. But yeah, it's been nice. It's been pleasant. It's a blessing. A lot of work. A lot of no sleep nights. Cynthia's super tired right now. I'm sure right now, and she's dealing. So, but it's been nice. It's been nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, just to explain for everybody, Ed is speaking slightly quieter than he would usually be because is Ezra sleeping right now?
He seems like he's waking up right now. So, I mean, depending on if he actually stays up, I can probably turn up my voice. But
okay.
Yeah, he's most of the time is sleeping. If he's not, he's feeding. So
yeah, well, that is what babies do. Eat, sleep, cry, repeat, pretty much. Yeah. But yes, that is the name reveal. Yeah, Ed did drop it on his channel yesterday, and I said to Ed when we were brainstorming names. So when I have a son, I'd like to call my son Ezra, and Ed probably went, I'll put that one in the back pocket, shall I? Well, I wonder what Judah's name is. Well, exactly. Well, now Ed has had baby Ezra, which means Ed says that I can technically also have a baby Ezra, but that would require me to find myself a wife and then have a child, and that's probably quite a way down the line from now. Unless there's some miraculous thing about to happen that I'm unaware of. But yes, baby Ezra is the name reveal. I'm very happy about that because it means that
I tried to go with Obi, but she wouldn't go for that one. Like, Obi-Wan was it, man. I it just would have been a cool name for me, but
I think Ezra's still cool because it's a Star Wars name. It's also a nice biblical name. Do you want to tell them what Ezra means as a name?
Yeah, it means the helper or to help. So definitely why I lean towards it as well because it's just kind of falls into what I want my son to be, someone to be helping people change the world, be someone to change the world, just to help, be someone to help people and be a giver just like I am. So yeah, I love the name. I love the meaning. So yeah, I went with it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm very happy with that because I can be like, hey, when I meet him, I can be like, hey, I kind of suggested your name. So
yeah. Uncle Judah did suggest your name.
Yeah, if you want to know how your name was come up with, you can just look. There's a live stream on YouTube that you can actually watch as we decide what you should be called. And obviously, Ed and Cynthia didn't come to a conclusion on that live stream, but Ezra was one that was suggested in there. So I'm going to take maybe 5 to 10% of the overall credit for the naming there. I'll do that. I'll pat myself on the back.
A little more than that.
Huh?
You probably deserve a little more than that.
Well, there we go. What can I say? Mr. Kiwi says, focus on finishing drama school before you think about having a wife. Absolutely. Great advice, Mr. Kiwi. Great advice. Gamer says, your son should be helpful. In the future, he can tidy your Lego room. Well, Ed was sharing some plans for his son that his son probably, won't understand at this time, saying, well, you say it yourself, Ed. You have great plans for him, and he's only just come out of the womb. But do you want to share them with everyone?
Yeah, it's funny because we were just talking about that yesterday when I was streaming yesterday. I was talking about, one day, this is going to be for him. And, I was thinking about how I want to organize because I was like talking about I don't even know what sets I have sometimes. I was over here seeing my nephew. He had a birthday party. He was gifted the Dark Falcon. And I'm like, oh, lucky man. I don't even have that one yet. And then
yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh, no, I think I do have it. Yeah, I bought it, I think. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I bought it. So, but it's hard sometimes just keeping track of all of it. And I really want to start putting it all down on the spreadsheet, marking my boxes, and just get a good inventory of everything. So that's definitely going to be a nice little niche live stream series of getting everything organized with my son. And he can take over it one day for sure. Yeah. That's definitely the idea.
Yeah, sounds like a great plan. Before we continue discussing, I'll just show you guys the first minifigures in this set. So I'm building the Lego Star Wars Dark Trooper attack set, which I think is from early on in 2022. Now, a fun fact, I have actually built a copy of this set before. It's a set that I have built and previously displayed, but then around a year and a half ago, I ended up taking it apart. Maybe slightly longer, maybe 2 years ago. Took it apart and used the parts for a build and whatever, and passed out the minifigures. And then I decided I was going to sell the minifigures because the parts are all jumbled up. So I just thought, oh, I'll buy a sealed one. So I managed to get a sealed one for a great price, less than retail price anyway. So I'm just building it up here. I've got Luke Skywalker, and then I think 3 Dark Troopers included in this set, so we've got 2 more of these bad boys, but that's what I'm building for you guys today. Ed, what are you building? Oh, there we go. Ed also has a build cam that's slightly more impressive than mine, actually.
Yeah, I am doing the Maz Espa diorama set, and Gamer 29, was it Gamer 29? Asked about Cynthia. Cynthia's doing, or Mr. Kiwi, thank you. Asked how Cynthia's doing. She's doing well. She's recovering very well. Being a great mother, phenomenal mother. So I can't ask for a better wife, a better mother. But she's tired. She's tired a lot of the time. So
yeah,
she's usually the one that does the overnight shifts. But she's doing really well. So I'm sure she appreciates. I think she's halfway awake right now, so she can hear.
yeah.
But yeah, Maz Espa here. So I'm hopefully get it done today. The build so far is going pretty good.
Yeah, very nice. So we're both kind of building pseudo diorama sets. Well, you're building a diorama, and I'm building something that could be kind of a playset diorama type build in the Dark Trooper attack. Create a brick set account and add all your sets. Brick set is a good idea, but I was actually going to say bricked, and I mentioned this on your live stream yesterday. Like, I use bricked, and if any of you guys follow me on bricked on the app, you can actually look through my Lego collection. It's a very cool feature that you can actually see all the sets I have sealed. So if you're ever interested in, I wonder what sets Judah has to build, you can just go on there and scroll through and see what sets I'm either keeping sealed or wanting to build, or what sets I built. So I basically got an entire catalog, and that's helpful as well because I'm currently at drama school. So if I ever think, well, do I own that set? I can just check online without having to actually go and go home and look at the sets. So although I don't have quite that much that I'm forgetting whether I own stuff or not. The only time that's ever happened was with battle packs. Previously, I was kind of like Ed. I used to buy like multiples of the battle packs, and I just decided that army building wasn't really for me, so I've slimmed that down a little bit. I just decided I'm happy with my clone army, and my, as you say, Gamer 29 brings out the Dark Trooper thing saying, oh, you should have had more Dark Troopers if you didn't sell them. True, but I wasn't really obsessed about having a Dark Trooper army in the first place. Like, those guys, whether they'll return or not is yet to be seen in the Mandalorian movie. If they do, we may get a set with those in. I'm not particularly fussed about getting more Dark Troopers. Like, 3 is a solid amount in the battle pack. So for me, the money that I got from selling them was much more important because it allowed me to pay for this. So I'd much rather do that. But I get what you mean. Army building is always fun. But yeah, if you're ever interested in what sets I have, you should check out my profile on Bricked. And Ed, you should definitely download Bricked and do that. Like, a fun live stream might be you going through your collection, get your laptop up on one side and add to your collection, set it all up, and that way. I have
downloaded the app and I have joined it. I very rarely use it. I haven't really got myself acclimated to it to know all the ins and outs and how to really use it. So that's definitely something I'm gonna think about doing so that I can start inventorying all my sets.
Yeah, it is really good.
Like I said, it's just a hell of an inventory I'm gonna be doing.
Yeah. What I like about it is that you can put whether the sets are sealed or new or opened or built or complete, or so you can specify. So it's not just I have this set. You can put I have X copy of this set. I have 2 copies of this set sealed, 1 copy of this set built, and then.
Does it take into consideration like minifigures as well?
Yeah, it does. I don't know if you can search for minifigures, but it will certainly include minifigures in your collection total, I think.
It's like I've bought certain minifigures that I don't have sets for. So
I don't know whether that's possible. I know you can certainly add polybags, as in like minifigure polybags. So for example, I have my Darth Revan polybag, which is an exclusive minifigure that can be added. Don't know about adding individual minifigures, but I haven't been active on there in a while because I haven't been actually buying that much Lego Star Wars lately. Mainly because I blew all my cash on the May the 4th UCS Starship, which I haven't gotten around to building because, of course, it's at home and it doesn't fit here. So I'm only building little bits and bobs. Currently, I'm building the Dark Trooper Attack, and previously I built the ARC 170 and MIDI scale stuff. So I've been building little things that I can keep here. Welcome, Lego Tours NI. Welcome, Madlib as well. Wonderful to see you here. Game29 says, this is so I know what sets to get you for your birthday, Judah. Well, there you go. That's another use of Bricked, I suppose. Ezra's a good name, but Obi-Wan would have been good. It would have been good. Judah, would you sell your Darth?
For sure.
Huh?
It would have been iconic for sure.
Yes. But he's John, right? You say John.
John, yeah. So the official name is John. So it was John is translated to Juan in Spanish, but some people would actually put the name Juan as a name, right? But we just put it John because that's Cynthia's grandfather's name.
Ah, I see.
And it's my wrestling coach's name, which was my father figure growing up. My dad wasn't around until recently, which is great. I have pictures of my dad up here now, but my wrestling coach had a big impact in my life and how I turned out. So, kind of was suiting for the name. So, yeah, Ezra John is a name for sure.
Nice, strong.
Of course, his nickname, if we would have given him Obi, would have been Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Judah, would you sell your Darth Revan? No, I probably wouldn't. That's the type of thing that I would want to hold on to for life at this point. Like, there's I can't see a reason why I want to sell that. It's a special minifigure. It's a minifigure I always wanted growing up. There's a bunch of Lego that I would sell, but that's not one of them. Those sort of special exclusive minifigures that I own, they're probably things that I'll hold on to. I think I welcomed you, Lego Tours and I, but good to see you nonetheless. Guys, please do hit the like button. I think we were at 10 likes as the live stream began. If we can get to 20 likes by the end of the live stream, that would be great. If you would consider donating, I have only been live streaming on an average around twice a month in the last few months, which is shockingly few. I'm so sorry. I've basically been so busy with drama school. We're currently doing projects. We're putting on a musical. I've just done a Shakespeare project. And of course, I've been in what you call skills classes. So pretty much 9 to 5, sometimes more than that, sometimes 8 till 7 or even 8 till 8 on some days, doing classes pretty much back to back. And then weekends, sometimes I just need that time to recharge. But if you guys do want to support my channel, this is a fantastic opportunity for you guys to click the link in the description and donate. It means the world to me. There are less opportunities for you guys to donate because, of course, I'm live streaming less. So if you want to chip in, support this channel, which is a fan-funded project, please do consider doing that. The link is in the description. If you're subscribed, please do subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. And that's pretty much all my notices. Mr. Kiwi says, whenabouts does your uni year finish? I think we finished on the 18th of July, which is long. Like, you've finished already, Mr. Kiwi. But for me, I started first week of September, finishing second to last week of July, which is just insane because I've got friends who went off to university that are already off on holiday, and I'm still here. But I love it. Like, it means that I'm getting the most of my money for my student loan. I suppose you can think of it that way. I'm certainly getting my bang for my buck, and
so you don't finish school until July?
Yeah. No, I don't finish until I've got 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks to go.
Oh my! I thought you would be off already. Yeah.
Nope. And then I'm off for all of August, and then back first week of September. So probably like the 1st of September, I will be back. Which is basically I get 1 month off, and then I'm back. So that month, I'm really looking forward to going to Turkey with my family. That's going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to that. Ooh. I may post a few pics on my Instagram, but that's always lovely to just go away. I think we're going for
that's cool.
10 days, I think. I don't know, but that's going to be our holiday this year, which is nice. And then I think the rest of the summer, I'll go to a Christian event, like a little, well, it's not actually that little, like a Christian camp event at some point in the summer, and that might be good. Well, that hopefully should be good. Lots of good music, and then that's pretty much my summer. So there will be more live streaming over the summer. My plan in terms of live streaming is definitely Ultimate Collector Series 8080 live stream. Has to happen. It's got to happen, and the plan is to really go for that this summer. So make sure you guys are subscribed for that, because that's been sat in my garage for far too long now. I just need to make sure that Brick Citrus is actually able to do it with me. But once that's all sorted, then we'll be able to go ahead.
Yeah, Gamer says no more Disneyland trips for a while. So you're correct. I mean, although we do have season passes, we're not going to go for at least a couple months until, well, we're thinking about taking baby once he gets his first shots and he's a little more safer from, the world or whatever, and all the germs out in the world. But
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I think when we do go, it's not going to be as much spending as we usually do. As I was talking about yesterday on my stream, it's just the with the addition in the family and then the loss of income with the renters. I used to have, that's $1,800 of lost income for me, and it's a huge hit. It's a huge hit for us. I mean, we can still do it. Obviously, that was just really fun money, but now it's like, oh, we have to tone it down, and
there's another human being in the house.
Yeah. Gotta always, now we're just buying stuff for the baby, right? Oh, it's for the baby. It's for the baby.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
First Order Luca, welcome. Really great to see you here. Hello from Billund in Denmark. Are you at Lego House? Are you at Legoland?
Oh, nice.
That is awesome. I assume that's why you're there. Otherwise, maybe you live in Billund, Denmark, but I don't think you do. But that's awesome. Hey, if you've got the Lego social media team and they've decided to tune it in, hello, welcome. I would love to be in LAN. This is my shot. Like, I'm unashamedly here. Nearly 5 years of Lego content creation. So yeah, you go grab the nearest Lego employee and say, like, come on. He's been working many years now. But yes, I hope you have a great time, First Order Luca. Whatever you're doing, do let us know. Madlib says, enjoy your holiday time while in education. In work, you get 5 to 6 weeks off for the year. That is true. I suppose it depends what you go into. But yeah, you're probably right. I mean, people will say that my holiday's short, but then in the comparison, yeah, I do get 3 weeks at Christmas, 6 weeks at summer. 6 weeks? No, not even 6 weeks. 5? No. Oh, I don't know. I can't do maths. The summer. Well, I live in Colding, but working in Innovation House as a designer now. Wow, but I did work in the social media team for a year. Well, that's awesome. So how many times did you bring...
got some connects in there.
Yeah. So how many times have you brought me up to the social media team? I'll wait. No, I'm joking. That sounds like such an awesome career, though, because like you're so talented, and then to be a designer is just fantastic. Hey, if you've got any... if they're ever looking for influencers or whatever, I am, as I said, jokes aside, like I am absolutely set on working with Lego. I continue to apply to the Lego Ambassador Network. Didn't get in on my first application, so I really pivoted to do something that no one else is doing, which is, kind of musical theatre in Lego, as well as my live stream. So, hey, if you got contacts and they're saying, we need more people for the Lego Ambassador Network or whatever, I'm here. They can count on me. But, Luca, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you're a designer now, because I remember watching your mocks as far back as like 5 years ago. So you're an incredible builder, and fantastic to have you here for the live stream.
Yeah, that's some talent. I wish I had that kind of building talent. I mean, I always thought myself like I don't think I could ever do it without instructions, and for people to have like that capacity to build new sets and mock-ups and everything, it's pretty cool. Yeah. And then you're doing what you love and what you dreamed of doing, and it's a dream job, right? So congratulations, man. That's big ups to you, First Order. Luca, that's cool. Big ups.
Yeah. Game 29 says, yes, the guy who hasn't uploaded in 2 weeks is great. Oi! Oi! Shh!
Hey, take the salt shaker away from me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm streaming now, and yeah, I know my upload schedule this month has been pretty poor, simply because drama school, priorities and stuff. Keep trying. We're always looking for more. It takes time. Don't give up. I never did. Well, thank you for the advice, and as I said, I continue to apply. I know they do like people to upload frequently, and I have been uploading fairly frequently, at least on Instagram. If you look on my stories and things, I'm active. That's my go-to. I am active, but I'm determined. I've got enthusiasm. Bros at uni, give him a break. Exactly. Yeah, I'm blimmin' trying to put on a musical and perform Shakespeare and film. However, you guys will be very happy to know today, for the first time in quite a while, I actually sat down and recorded some videos. I thought, you know what, usually I do something on Sunday afternoons with a group of friends, Christian friends at my drama school. We sort of meet up, and it's like nice thing to do on a Sunday. But this wasn't on today, so I thought I'll just get on with some videos. So I've recorded another video on a musical in Lego, and the return of AFOL versus Uni, my Q&A, that lasted 3 episodes before I forgot it existed. No, I didn't forget it existed. I took a break, but 6 months later, I'm back on that Q&A series. So that's something that you guys can look forward to. That's all recorded and all ready to be edited. So you guys can wait 2 to 3 business years, and then I'll have them uploaded for you. No, I'm joking. Uh, I will get it out as soon as I can. But that twist with the musicals does sound very interesting. We do have a big social team in the UK, so I will keep you in mind. Appreciate it, First Order Luca. Appreciate it. Really grateful for that. Able vs. Uni returns after half a year. Damn. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's coming back. Yes, Able vs. Uni returns. It does indeed. What's good? Rent must be due, big bro. What? My rent? Well, what, you think I came on the live stream? Oh, rent's due. Let me go on the live stream, see if we can make some money for rent. I'll just put my donation goal next time. Just put pay my rent.
You'd be homeless if you had to rely on the streams.
Yes, I certainly would. I certainly would be. Well, if you guys do want to support me, not my rent, but if you want to support my channel, then there is the link in the description. I couldn't resist the shameless plug. You handed it to me there, so I had to use it, seize the opportunity. Fraser O'Neill, welcome. Good to have you here. First Order Lucas says, good luck with the building. I'm sure you'll get there if you keep trying. Cheers all. Take care, First Order Lucas. I don't know if it means you're heading off, but yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for the encouragement.
Good to see you, man. I didn't say hi to Venator, but what's up, Venator? Good to see you, man. And Fraser O'Neill, welcome back to the show, buddy. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, BlocksBricks. I mean, you and Brick Flair and Shy Time and many others support the channel, aka buy me another Domino's order. Excuse me, Mr. Kiwi. I've not eaten Domino's pizza in maybe over a year, okay? I'm not one of these uni students that goes out having takeaway Friday. Nuh-uh. Friday for me is Lidl, which is the budget supermarket, frozen pizza. That's my Friday night. Maybe you're living it up having Domino's, Mr. Kiwi. Maybe you're living in a different... No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Funds that will go through there will not support my eating. I've got enough money for my food, but funds will support the channel. But no, I don't eat Domino's pizza, actually. But going back to what I was saying about Venice Bricks, Brick Flair, Shy Time, and the like, Brick World happened fairly recently. Ed, were you as jealous as I was to see all those pictures on Lego social media, just being like, oh man, should be there?
Yeah, Venator got a hell of a haul, man. It's sweet, bro. You did pick up quite a few sets, and I thought that was really cool, man. So I was totally stoked for you, man. You got the Django 20th anniversary. I mean the Boba Fett 20th anniversary.
Yes,
I know
of course.
I haven't built either.
Have you got that one? That's like.
I do have it. I do have it. I just haven't built it.
6 years old now, Ed.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I never got that set. I remember there was the summer of 2020, and it was as that set was sort of retiring. So probably when you bought it, actually, because you bought it probably as it was retiring. I didn't. I couldn't afford it. I could only afford one of them, one of the sets, either the 20th anniversary Slave 1 or the Tantive 4. And I chose Tantive. I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, I want the Tantive more, and I got that. Anyway, I got it for my birthday, and then next year they came out with the Boba Fett's Slave 1 Starship thing from The Mandalorian, which meant that I was quite happy, quite relieved that I'd gone for the Tantive, the play scale Tantive. But I still do think like that is objectively the best play scale Slave 1 model that they've released. Like obviously it doesn't compare to the UCS ones. Definitely not as good as the new Django's and the old UCS Boba Fett Slave 1.
Yeah, well, you can still play with that one. And the UCS one, it's there to display. I mean, you kind of have to walk around with two hands to try to play with it.
I am a big fan of the newer one, which I think is retired now. I don't know if it's retired now. Maybe it's retiring. I still see them sometimes, but yeah, I am a fan of it because they included that stand, which meant that you can sort of display it. So it's like a mini display model. Obviously, it's not built for display, but rumor has it we may be getting a Django's one in the summer, so that might be really cool with a stand as well. So and a Kaminoan minifigure, which means that all of us suckers that went out and bought the UCS Django's one, this Django Slave 1, have now got to go out and buy the other one to get the Kaminoan minifigure. Lego knows what they're doing. They're smart. I just look at them and I'm like, you know what? You know what you're doing. Take my money. But I can't wait to crack open that UCS Django Slave 1, but I didn't buy it for the minifigures. The arm printed, I'm glad that is supposed to be staying exclusive. That should have been the same case with Rex. But I'm not really fussed about which minifigures are exclusive or not. That build is just objectively gorgeous. So I can't wait to build that one up. Did you end up buying that one, or is that one you held off on? I think you definitely got the gift with purchases. I'm talking about May the 4th this year. Did you end up getting the Django's Starship?
Yeah.
But you haven't built that one though.
Still haven't built it yet. I think I bought a couple. I did buy a couple of those actually. I don't usually do the buy two anymore, but I did buy two Django's
Yeah.
UCS.
Yeah.
Because they weren't super expensive. It's not like the $800 UCS, like AT or whatever, and it was a little bit more affordable. So I went ahead and bought two of them. That's how I was able to get multiple gift with purchases.
Yes, yeah. It is a really good set, like, and it's well priced. It's rare that you hear people say that for a Lego set these days. Like, the Lego sets that come to mind for pricing wise, that UCS Slave One, Starship, whatever Lego wants me to call it, the K2SO is really well priced, really well priced. If you compare it, I saw M&R Productions did a review. Lego probably won't be happy that he got it like months early. But in comparison to C-3PO, it's taller than C-3PO and way less expensive. Obviously, it's a bit less chunky, but looks amazing. So definitely want that one based off Andor/Rogue One. Mm-hmm. And also, unpopular opinion here, but I don't think the ARC 170 is overpriced. I don't think that set is overpriced. I bought it, was happy with it. Sure, £5, £10 off, whatever would be appropriate, but I don't think that's overpriced. But then when you take, like, I don't know, the Kylo Ren Command Shuttle mini-scale set, which I'm just holding off buying on principle, that's too much for what it is, which is essentially...
like this Maz Espa. I mean, I, like I said, I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't find it on sale for nearly 50% off. $80 is just too much. As much as I love this Episode 1 scene, I love Episode 1. I love the pod racers. It's really cool. It's a nice set. $80 is just insane.
Yeah. But that is quite easy to find on sale. That mini Slave One retired in 2023. Julie, you're only 2 years off. Oh, well, maybe it did retire. Look, I am so out of it in terms of retire. But then again, I find that retired sets are vanishing less quickly than they were a couple of years ago. Maybe the demand for them is down, but I'm definitely seeing that mini Slave One or whatever still available. Maybe not in shops, but certainly online for close to retail price. It hasn't shot up in value. So maybe what I mean to say is the value hasn't gone up. Maybe it has retired. So thank you for correcting me on that. Gamer29. Spare parts. Hello. Welcome. Madlib says the builds at Brickworld or something else. The Tower of Orthanc. Is that Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings, yeah.
Yeah, was amazing. Azkaban Prison, wow. And the minifig scale Black Pearl boat is fantastic. Plus all the other mocks. So were those made by creators or the organizers? Because I don't fully know how it works, but I know it's obviously a big gathering of Lego Star Wars fans. But I assume they're, individual creators will bring their builds to showcase a bit like brick festivals in the UK. But maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know. I've never been. But it is on my bucket list. Venator Bricks, you put it in your diary, sir. I will come and I will stay. I will do it. I want to do it.
Yeah, I want to make it there one day too.
We have to coordinate when we go, and then we'll both end up going at the same year. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, when I saw Shy Times when he found himself the X-wing, the Christmas gift one.
Oh, so cool! Yeah,
oh, he's so lucky, man. I'm like, it's literally one of the white whales that just kind of gets away. It's just super pricey.
Did you know I own that set?
Huh?
Did you know I own that one?
I think really you do. I do remember, but
I do. Yeah. I own the Christmas X-wing, and that is one I've kept.
You buying it, yeah. I think, and now I remember. Yeah,
I've kept seeing, and it's gone up more in value since I bought it. I bought it a few years ago now. It's been sitting in my wardrobe. It's the type of set that every Christmas I'm like, do I? And then I'm just like terrified, right? Terrified of opening that thing. And I actually have.
In the box.
Huh?
That one just deserves just to stay in the box.
But I have a display case for it as well. I bought a display case for that set. But I can't, so my display case is also in the box.
Return the display case.
Huh? Yeah. Well, I don't think they take returns, so I think now, if anyone needs a Christmas X-Wing display case, like, I've got one. What I really need is a display case for the box, so I can put the box in a display case.
There you go.
Because I don't want to actually build that one. I'm just jealous you have the Nebulon B Frigate. Yeah, that is the other kind of white whaley Lego Star Wars set that I own. The San Diego Comic-Con mini-scale Nebulon. Really cool set. Again, one that I'm kind of terrified to open. But I saw rumors, well, always take rumors with a pinch of salt and all that. But I have seen rumors circulating that there will be a gingerbread 8080 coming out in the latter half of this year. So an 8080 in the color scheme of a gingerbread house. So like brown plates and white, and a Darth Vader minifigure in the style of a gingerbread man to go with it. I think that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So, and I bet that Christmas X-Wing will go through the roof if companion set comes out for it 6 years later.
I mean,
So
it's already going through the roof, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I almost probably over $1,000. I don't know if you can find it. For less
I
than
will have a look if you don't mind looking on the chat, because I'm interested. I want to know what the price is. I don't know if I've saved how much I paid for it, so we can compare how much I paid for it and when. But you guys just do you mind reading the chat, Ed?
Yeah, Gamer says Ed clearly hasn't looked at your brick. Otherwise, you would have known you had that set. Yeah, I'm not much on brick, but
shame.
Now that he mentioned it, I do remember. I'm like, yeah, he did buy it. I think I remember, and I remember being fairly jealous because of it, you know. But yeah, I don't get on brick too often. Phoenix, damn man, Phoenix the man, welcome. I'm here late. No, you're here just in time, sir. Welcome. Appreciate you smashing the like button if you can, but welcome. Sell the X-Wing to fund the Death Star.
Okay, so I paid. Hang on, I'll find the. So I paid. When was it? It was February 2023. So over 2 years ago now. Okay, fine. Sorry, you carry on. I'm still looking.
Yeah. Could the AT-AT match the X-Wing display case? Probably wouldn't fit.
No, it wouldn't fit. But that would be cool.
Enough. Yeah. Phoenix the man was building Lego idea houses. That's cool.
Okay, I've got the totals. These are based off eBay, right? So bear in mind, you could probably, I don't know if other sites will sell it, but this is the cheapest eBay currently available. So I paid back in February 2023, when I pulled the trigger on this one, £600 for this, which was a lot of money, like a huge amount of money for me. It was
like $700 here.
Yeah. My parents thought you're literally insane. But I pulled the trigger, and I was confident that this would be sort of worthwhile buying, and still haven't, as I say, built it. So £600 back in February 2023. Here we are in June 2025, and the cheapest currently available is around £770. So it's increased by £170, which is, well, in a usual world when Trump hadn't crashed the dollar, it would be around $200. So hasn't skyrocketed
that's
since
over
then.
$1,000 for us.
Yeah, but it is. It has steadily increased, pretty much, I guess, in line with inflation since then. So it is a cool set. It's certainly desirable. If you guys do want it, you'll have to fork out upwards of £770 for that set. I should probably invest in some sort of safe.
I'm literally thinking I want to invest in it when I get a chance, but I don't know when that chance is going to come.
Yeah, Ed, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't be putting ideas in your head about big Lego. Don't do it. Don't you dare. We just find like, Ed going on to Cynthia walks in. No. Yeah, no, definitely don't jump on.
Welcome. He says, "Hello, guys, watching from Manila."
Oh,
Red
hello.
Titan from Manila. Welcome. Glad to have you here on the stream, buddy.
Yes, welcome, Red Titan. Phoenix Demand's also here late. Maybe you welcomed him while I was building, but welcome, guys. We are over half an hour through the live stream. Please continue to smash the like button. I am one bag through the 2-bag Dark Trooper attack set. So we've got our thing here, and then so I'm kind of halfway through the build. This is what I've got so far. Just the initial base and the 2 minifigures of the Dark Trooper and Luke Skywalker. So continue to hit the like button. Link is in the description if you guys would like to donate. Please consider doing that at some point during today's live stream. That would be amazing. And let's open up bag 2. Ed, how much progress have you made? Or is that embarrassing to ask?
I made some progress. I'm actually almost done with the bag 3, and I'm about to open up bag 4. So
okay.
I'm making some significant progress. I'm building up the back wall right now.
Yeah.
So it looks okay.
Okay, not bad.
Built this section here.
Nice. Gamer29 says, I'm currently on holiday in Montenegro. Where is that? Do you know where that is?
Montenegro.
Montenegro, not Montenegro.
I don't know exactly where it's at. No, that's pretty cool though.
Is it a country? Because you put a flag, so I assume so. My geography is not great. Although I did see, I did see a really funny, well, funny and sad at the same time. It was Americans recognize Iran. It was essentially, I'll try and find the post, but it was they asked a proportion of Americans to, sorry, yeah, this is going to be an American bash. Well, a friendly one, to identify where Iran is on the world map, because of course it's been in the news.
Oh boy.
And I'm trying desperately to try and scroll through and find, but the guesses were, it was like, you know, pin the tail on the donkey.
Yeah.
It was very much like that.
Oh.
It was very much.
I've seen some videos like that. I've seen videos of it, and I'm like, it's a shame. Some people are just really, really bad. Like, there's certain countries you should know.
Yes, there was.
Bad.
Respondents were asked to identify Iran on a map. 23% correctly identified. There were 2 people who thought Iran was in the United Kingdom. So, I'd like very much to speak to those. Also, a considerable amount thought it was in America.
Oh my God!
So I'll show you the graph. Respondents were, 23% got it right, and those yellow dots represent where people think. Oh, it's not focusing, is it? Come back. Wait.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, those yellow dots represent where people think Iran is. Well, where Americans thought Iran was. Quite a few of them seem to think it is in America in some way, shape, or form, which is slightly concerning.
It really is.
So, yeah, I mean, a couple of them thought it was in the UK as well. And last time I checked, that Iran is not part of the UK. But anyway, where did that come from? Oh, geography. Yeah. So my geography is bad, but it's not as bad as those.
Not as bad as that, for sure.
Right. Moving on to bag 2 and completing the Dark Trooper build. Isn't Iran in Eurasia? What do you mean by Eurasia? Are you combining 2 continents?
Iran is in the Middle East, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I think is the continent of Asia. But then again, I might be messing up, and then people might clip this, and then... Yeah. Europe and Asia, yeah. Is the area between Europe and Asia. Yeah, but which continent does it... I don't know. I don't know. This is turning into a geography lesson. It's not interesting. Moving on. Gamer says you should sell the Christmas X-Wing to fund the Death Star, or keep it but don't building. Is tempting but don't is worth too much. Good point, I suppose, but I might just get to a point where I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. Who knows? It's a very cool set. It's one that I don't want to sell. I wouldn't want to sell it to get the Death Star.
Definitely don't sell.
Because the Death Star is something that, as cool as it could be, a $1,000 Death Star, right? And I do hope to get it. I'm saving and have been saving for a long time now, ever since that rumor dropped. But as cool as that would be, it will be readily available. The Christmas X-Wing is not readily available, so it's automatically so much rarer in terms of the number that were produced, the number of LEGO collectors that have them. So I wouldn't sell the one to get the other.
And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised to see another Death Star 10 years, 15 years from now. So that's something that I don't think they'll ever never make again.
Yeah.
Like the Millennium Falcon, they just seem to have a Millennium Falcon every year nowadays.
Yeah, same thing as I was going to say with the UCS Millennium Falcon. That set is now nearly 10 years old. 8 years old. Huh? 8 years old. So, in the grand scheme of things, it should probably get a remake at some point. I reckon within the next, maybe by 2030 there'll be a new Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon. Okay, that's my prediction. If I get it right, you all owe me £5. If I get it wrong, tough. Oh, go on. Oh, I can see you made progress. Very nice.
Yeah. Well, bag number 4 is super small. I think this is going to be the pod racer Anakin's. very small bag, so it should be done quick.
I'm just finishing up my minifigures in this set, the Dark Troopers. I love whenever I like see these guys, I think of the theme, from the Mandalorian, the really cool like metal like electric like great theme there. But there are Dark Troopers, very cool minifigure. It would have been nice to have a little bit of like side printing or on this what do you call it? This armor piece. That's the only thing that I think could have been improved. But this is a couple of years old anyway, and it's a great minifigure.
Did I tell you I got the white Boba Fett?
Which one?
It's a white Boba Fett. He's all white.
But which version? So
there's two versions.
Lego's released. So back in 2010, Lego released a white Boba Fett minifigure in a poly bag. And then in 2013, correct me guys in chat if I'm getting this wrong, Lego released a kind of updated remake version that looks more modern of the white Boba Fett. So which one did you get?
Probably the more modern one. I don't have pictures of it because I didn't like buy it online. I bought it off the Whatnot with Jedi Bricks. So as soon as it comes in, I'll definitely throw some pictures at you to check it out. But I don't recall, to be honest. I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, I want that one, and I told him, throw in that one, the gray one as well. I ended up getting this other one, but I'm gonna show them to you. I don't even know what the name of that. It's a gray minifigure, kind of looks like a trooper. It has some camel kind of look to it, and it has a cape.
Has a cape?
Yeah, it's a gray cape with it. It's a gray minifigure. I know.
Name that minifigure, everybody. I'm at a loss.
Yeah.
But I think from the sounds of it, you probably got the newer. The difference between the two is one has the older helmet and one has a newer helmet, the Boba Fett's. Yeah. So
it seems like it has a newer one though.
Yeah. So that's like 12 years old. That was released in Lego Star Wars Visual Dictionary, which is a great one. I actually had mine sent to me a couple of years ago very kindly by Lego 501st as a gift, which was lovely. I've still got that in a display case, keeping that safe. I also do own the 2010 polybag version. I bought that again a couple of years ago when I decided to go crazy and buy a bunch of rare Lego Star Wars stuff, which, the one was the encyclopedia. That's not the visual dictionary, sorry. The encyclopedia, same sort of thing. Is it the Stormtrooper? It could be.
Yeah.
It could be from the TIE Fighter in the Solo movie. I built that set the other month. It could be. That does have... I don't remember it being green, though. That's the only thing that... I did think of that. I thought, was it a Mud Trooper or something? But, I'm
going to ask Sam, see if he responds right now.
Yeah. That could be the grey figure. Well, we'll see. I did think of that, but perhaps. You should get a 75304 Darth Vader helmet. What's the 75304 Darth Vader helmet? Is that the helmet set? Or, yeah, it would be the helmet set. I think I have that one. Yeah. Brick Flair. I think I might have welcomed you already. But welcome, nonetheless. Welcome. Just got back from work. Hopefully it wasn't too tiring. I mean, I hope you had air conditioning at your work, because it is boiling here in the UK. Well, I said it was hot to Ed, and Ed was like, yeah, not California hot, though, so, yeah. Paul Kahn has put a £10 tip in. Thank you so much, Paul Kahn. You didn't have to do that. That's very kind. That's very kind. Thank you so much.
Paul Kahn was here. Welcome.
Yes.
Sir.
Yeah, well, I think Paul Kahn's been here from the start, but hasn't been chatting much. But thank you so much, Paul Kahn. That is amazing.
Silent in the background there, sir.
Yeah. Should we get a dono dab, Ed?
Dono dab, hell yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much, Paul Kahn. Really grateful for your support. As always, wonderful to have you here on today's live stream. And you guys can see, just popped up there, that those funds will be reinvested, put straight back into the channel. So thank you so much, Paul Kahn. Thank you to everyone for being here. But big shout out to Paul Kahn for the donation. If you guys would like to donate, the link is in the description. But big shout out, Paul Kahn.
The years for the Boba, what years were they?
I want to say 2013 and 2010. But I may be wrong on that. That's just me using my Lego Star Wars trivia. I'm generally pretty good when it comes to this sort of stuff, though.
Got it.
Which is why sometimes Ed will send me a message like, did this minifigure come in? And I'm like, yep, I know.
Yeah, it's a gray fig. I believe it's a stormtrooper. It's a gray fig. It has like a camel look to it.
Yes,
And it has
you are.
a gray cape.
You are probably talking about the. No, I don't think it was 2017. There was a separate. The Finn was in the 2017 one. Stormtrooper. What's it called? Mud Trooper Lego. I think it's a Mud Trooper. Is the Mimban Stormtrooper? I built. No. Yeah.
Mimban. Yeah, I think it is Mimban.
This one. I think I've got this set. This minifig. It's very cool. Ooh. Is it? Hang on. This one?
Yes, I believe so.
There we go. Well done, Gamer29.
Yeah,
that is
good job.
Came in the Solo TIE Fighter set.
Yes, I think it's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I looked at it, I didn't know where it was from. I'm like, that looks cool as hell. It's got a kit. Yeah. Like, I definitely went for it. So
big reason why I bought that Solo set. I was thinking to do what you did, which is buy the minifig on its own. And I suppose that's the cheaper option. But I saw the TIE Fighter set going for a decent rate. And I thought, actually, you know what? I quite like the TIE Fighter because it also comes with some other cool figs. You've got Tobias Beckett, who most people probably have forgotten from the Solo film, but he's in some sort of officer outfit. You got Han Solo, an exclusive in like Imperial armor, and one more, the TIE Pilot. So it's a solid selection of minifigures for a TIE Fighter, and the build itself is much better than the 2021 downscaled baby TIE Fighter. But apparently, again, rumors, take them with a pinch of salt, guys. This is not coming from me. This is being discussed in the community online, and I don't know whether it's true or not, but apparently there is some sort of mini TIE Fighter coming to pair with the Death Star that could be to scale with it. I have no clue how reliable that information is, but it would make sense. If you had a Death Star so massive that you could put a TIE Fighter in it, it would make sense for the gift with purchase to be a TIE Fighter. I just love it if it was an exclusive minifigure or something cool within it. Otherwise, if it's just a TIE Fighter for $1,000 gift with purchase, you know, should be something better. But we'll see. I'm not going to cast judgment until I know. It's just all speculation right now. Oh, 2015. Apologies. Okay. 2015 was the visual dictionary. My bad. It's a 2013. I'm getting rusty. Well, at least you said 2017, I think, didn't you, Game in 29? So we met in the middle. Yeah, 2015 and then 2010. So 5 years later, they revisited the White Boba Fett. I wouldn't be surprised if they revisit that again. Like, they've done it a couple of times now. And I think that's because it was originally a prototype. So it makes sense that, I don't know, maybe for 30 years of Lego Star Wars or something that they do it again. But, oh, by the way, one thing that I think may have released already, but I don't know, is the Emperor Palpatine Exegol book. You know the one? The Lego Star Wars Visual Dictionary, the new one.
The most recent one I got was the one with the 20th anniversary or 25th anniversary Darth Maul one. That one that you reminded me of.
Yes, there's that one. And then it's the character encyclopedia. It is out. There you go. Limited time, 32% off on Amazon with your exclusive. Where is it? Emperor Palpatine inside.
Oh wow.
Did you know that was a thing?
No, I didn't see that one.
Suddenly Ed goes onto Amazon right now and buys a book. Yeah. To be fair, it is a very cool looking Lego Star Wars visual. Yeah, like.
Is that a unique? Is that an exclusive minifig?
Yeah. They've never done that minifig before.
That's what makes it worth it.
Yeah, exactly. It's very cool. Very cool. I look through. Currently, I mean, you have to pay how much? $11.55 for the book itself on Amazon currently. The other one I like to check is. Oh.
Do they still have it on Lego?
Huh?
Do they still have it at the Lego site?
I don't think Lego sells the encyclopedia. I might be wrong. You guys have to correct me on that. But let me look. Character encyclopedia. I don't think they sell the books. Not Lego.com. So that's something I actually forgot existed, by the way, as well. Just now I've reminded of it, so now I'm very tempted to just be like, buy now. So, do I have the... Well, to be fair, Paul Kahn has just donated £10. Let me have a look, because PayPal takes a fee. So let me check, and I will say to the chat how much I would need to actually be able to buy the book on the live stream, because that is a really cool book that I did want to buy. I completely forgot about it. Where is it? PayPal.
It's what year is it?
This is the 2025 one. So it's the updated visual dictionary for this year. It's very cool. I must do a live stream building the fig and flipping through the book. It'd be a very short live stream building the fig. But flipping through the book isn't a bad idea, I suppose. That might be fun. Especially since I've run out of sets to build, it might be fun to look through the book and chat. That might be really fun. You know what? I might just do that as a live stream. What do you think, Ed? You think that'd be fun?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Going through the book and looking through. Right, let me just check and see how much I'll actually need to buy the book, and then we could definitely do that as a live stream, because I'm out of... So we got... So 9, 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like a £4 donation would be enough to top me over to get that book. So if anyone has a £5 to spare, with a link in the description, I can get the book, and we'll do a live stream series of looking through. Well, not series. That might be pushing it, guys. Here's part 1 of looking through the book. Maybe that's a bit. But we could definitely do a looking through the Lego Star Wars and going through like the history of Lego Star Wars type live stream. That might be really fun. You're full of good ideas. You are indeed, Gamer29. That's a fun because
Gamer29. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
And he figured out which minifigure I got.
Yeah. Green Goose, where are you when we need you? It's a good idea, because I was saying this to Ed, like, because the only sets I have now are the big ones, like the big slave one. Starship. Blimmin', Land's always watching, aren't they? The Starship and the AT-AT. I don't have little things to build, so if we could do a book live stream, and then that would set me over for the summer. So yeah. Paul Consternation could pay for it. Not quite. PayPal takes a little fee, and it's slightly above that anyway. So we'll see. If by the end of the live stream we get a £5 dono, we'll be there. We'll be ready. So up to you guys. Let's do it. Okay, let me go back to build cam. You're not purchasing it now, are you, Ed? Oh, of course he is. To be fair, I don't blame you. And I've been saying for a long time, as soon as The Rise of Skywalker came out, I said, I think this is an awesome minifig idea. And I honestly thought that they were going to do a Duel on Exegol Lego Star Wars set, with Rey, Ben Solo, redeemed Ben Solo with a blue lightsaber, and Palpatine and maybe one of those guards. Like, I thought it's a no-brainer. They always do those sort of final duel / Death Star duel sets, and they just didn't for this one. They skipped out, and maybe it was because the film wasn't like universally loved. But I love that they've gone back and recognized that was a minifigure that should have been done. Like, whatever you think of Palpatine coming back was a massive thing in Star Wars.
It's crazy. So Lego doesn't make these books. Who makes them?
Well, I think Lego makes the book. It's the company. The is it DK Publishing? I don't know what the name of the company is.
So they contract with Lego to give them the minifigures.
Yes.
Right?
So Lego doesn't sell them themselves.
And Lego doesn't sell them.
So it's a bookstore or Amazon. There's maybe like Barnes and Noble for you. Mm-hmm. Those types of places would sell the books, just not Lego themselves. Which is interesting, but again, when you've got like really cool, desirable, because often the Lego Star Wars figures have been fairly underwhelming. Like in 2017, they did Finn and a Bacta tank, which was okay. I do own that minifigure, but it's nothing special. But yeah, reborn Palpatine and another 25th anniversary character in that Darth Maul was very cool indeed. So need more sequel sets, says Brick Flair. I don't know which new sequel sets they could do because they've done so many of them. Drop some sequel set ideas in there. Then Brick Flair, because I bought most of them when they came out, because I was like growing up when the sequels came out, as were you, Brick Flair. So, and there were loads of Lego sets on shelves. So I'm trying to think of ones that they that they didn't do. The Duel on Exegol is a massive one, but they generally covered things, I think. I remember getting the original Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle for Christmas, and then I found that it was actually black in the film, and I always thought that was kind of annoying, so I was so glad that they went back and redid it, and now we have the MIDI scale one, so they've done generally pretty well with the sequel stuff, and now the Kylo Ren helmet. Is that one that you're sort of eyeing up, Ed? I resisted on buying that one, same as the Django's.
I haven't got it quite yet, but
yeah.
I'm looking to get it, yeah. Not my favorite character, but I definitely want to have it for
Is that collection. Thanks for your order?
Yeah.
There you go. Ed has pulled the trigger. Ed has done it. Right, guys, let's see if we can... If you can get me over the line, and then I'll pull the trigger as well, and we can look through our books. Nice little book live stream. That might be fun.
Yeah, it's $18 at it's actually cheaper than Amazon. It's this site called thriftbooks.com.
Yeah, I looked at like sites that do books and things, but Amazon is the cheapest for that, because often you'll find that they don't include the minifigure. Your one would have done, but if sometimes in the UK there's like second hand or whatever. So
no, yeah, this one says new and it comes with the exclusive, so
yeah. Oh, nice.
Give it a shot.
Nice. Honestly, it would be a remake of the First Order Troop Transport. I don't know if that would do so well. Like, the First Order Troopers look cool, but the Troop Transport itself is just a big grey block. I don't know if you remember that set, Ed. Probably not, because you weren't into Lego at the time. But
which one?
The First Order Troop Transport, which I think is a 2015 set.
I do know which one you're talking about, but yeah, I don't have it.
It was the first set to come with Captain Phasma as a minifigure, and included a couple of random Resistance guys and First Order Flame Trooper for the first time, which was exclusive before they then put it in a battle pack, which always felt kind of weird to me, and First Order Stormtroopers. I bought that set when I was younger. I remember going to Argos. Do you have Argos in the United States?
What?
Argos. It's a very weird shop. You order from a catalog and then they send it out.
I don't think so. No, never heard of it.
I remember going and buying it from Argos or whatever. My mum said, "Are you sure that's the one you want?" I'm like, yes, it is. It's because that the Christmas to follow would be the Christmas that I changed my mind of what I wanted on Christmas Eve, and she had to. Well, we'll never forget that story, but that's nice. I will tell that to my children as a story of that I was, my mum was very caring, as my dad as well. Both of them, great parents. Yo, chat, who else has been cooking on Battlefront 2? Hey, Easy Fox. Yes, Battlefront 2 has been cracking some milestones, actually. The most players, which is crazy for a game that's been out for as long as the UCS Lego Millennium Falcon.
It's been revamped, huh? It's been everyone's kind of jumping back on it.
I did jump back on it briefly when I was at home for the half term in May. I just thought, yeah, I'll hop back on, and it was good fun. It was really nice because I actually played Battlefront long after it sort of fizzled out of popularity, so I consider myself I've always been a Battlefront fan. I remember getting it for Christmas in that year that it came out.
Yeah, and, I'm not a big fan because I think the main reason why I'm not a big fan of online games is because I always get my butt kicked.
Oh yeah, you've got to be good, but I'm probably one of those people, Ed, that you'd find really annoying because I spent way too much time as a teenager on Battlefront, but hey, I loved it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now I can go on there, all these rookies that have just started playing, can crush them. They'll be like, who is this guy? It's me.
I'm total noob.
Yeah. We've just passed the hour mark, everybody. I don't know what the like count is, but if you guys can give me an update, that'd be great. I'm almost done with my build, which is kind of crazy, so please do continue to hit the like button and everything. And I may stay in chat for a little longer, but I don't want my voice to start going, because I've got a musical to do. So if I do feel like my voice is playing up, or not playing up, but if I feel like my voice is tired, I'll just call it a day. But let's keep getting those likes up. Continue to pop your chats and things in the comments. If we could get that last donation to buy that book and then do that live stream maybe as early as next week, that would be amazing. So if we can do that, that would be really amazing. Let me change the donation goal. Lego Star Wars Visual Dictionary.
Let's do it. That would be cool.
Character Encyclopedia. Ooh, did I spell encyclopedia correctly? Who knows? Character. Oh, how do you spell blooming? I was never in the spelling bee. Encyclopedia. Let me look this up. By the time I looked it up, we would have hit the goal. Encyclopedia. Encyclop. No, I think I spelled it right. Whew. Look at me go. Goal amount 15. Starting amount 10. End after 30th of the 6th.
And I just found out I'm missing a sticker sheet, man.
Really?
That's weird.
No, you can't be. Is there a sticker sheet? I didn't think there were any stickers in that set.
Me neither, well, because I don't remember seeing a sticker sheet. And now I'm here at the point where it's telling me to put some stickers, and I'm like,
really?
I don't got no sticker sheet. Yeah. On the pod racer. That is weird. I checked the box again, but man, it's not here.
Yeah, you can't be missing a stick. Are you sure it wasn't in the bag that it came in?
I don't think so.
Like
said, oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh.
Yeah,
panic averted. Panic over.
I was about to call it, man.
Yeah.
Let me know sticker sheet. Yeah, it's a few stickers.
There's quite a few stickers in this set as well.
Yeah.
Wasn't the story where she got you the wrong set on Christmas Eve, she went and got the other one? Yes, that is true. Yeah. Yeah. When's the girlfriend reveal? You tell me. You tell me, Easy Fox. You tell me. Lord, when's the girlfriend reveal? God will take quite a few business days to get back to me on that one, so we'll see.
He will. He's picky with you, Judah. He's got to make sure you pick the right one.
There we go. Better to wait for the right one than marry the wrong one, you know?
Yep. Absolutely.
Easy Fox is real. DK Publishing. I got it right. How do I know these niche facts without even thinking that I know? Well, that's... Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much for clarifying that, Madlib. DK Publishing do the books, apparently. You would like a complete first order ATST. M80M... Paul Khan, you booked the... You could have waited for anyone else. Paul Khan.
Oh, man.
That's very kind. That's very kind. Thank you, Paul Khan. But buy and enjoy. Well, thank you very much. And I will do the live stream, and I will go live and look at the book and build a minifigure. And it might not be a very long live stream, but Ed, you're more than welcome to join me for that as well, and we'll go through.
Yeah, that would be cool.
When does your book get here?
Hopefully I have mine by that time, too.
Huh?
Hopefully I have mine by that time, too.
Yeah, how long will yours take to get?
Just 10 days.
Okay. Yeah.
8 to 10 days.
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed. If not, then you can carry on building and I'll do my thing. But yeah, thank you, Paul Khan. You didn't have to do that. We could have waited for someone else. But Paul Khan is amazing. He's like family to you. You could say that, Gamer29. You could. But thank you, Paul Khan. Thank you. Very much appreciated. And to top it all off, I've just finished building. I've just finished the Dark Trooper attack. So let me pop the minifigures in place.
Wow.
And I'll show you guys what this set looks like complete. It's a really cool set. It's a great display / play set. I think it strikes that balance between play and display really well. So here we have it. I'll switch the camera. There we go. This is the Dark Trooper attack, which has a number of great play features. I'll make myself large actually just for this moment. Where are we? Nice. Solo layout.
Yeah, I remember I don't even know where I have it right now. It's got to be stored in the garage in a box because I took it to work. I remember making it short because I had displayed it at my work. I think I built it at work during my lunch hour or something.
So what I love about this set is it's a display set as well as a play set. So you've got the ability to move. You can move a character like that. You can pop. Well, you could do that. Or you can pop a Dark Trooper on here and then spin it round like that. And you can turn as to reveal. I mean, you can't do it with the lightsaber, but you can turn the lift all the way around to reveal Luke Skywalker. Oh well, Luke Sky's he's dead now. But you can twist it around to reveal, just like in The Mandalorian. I think that should have been a printed piece. That's my only criticism of this set. Like, this should have been a printed piece. There's no real excuse as to why that should be 2 stickers. It looks okay because I've gotten pretty good at stickers over the years, but if I was a kid building this, I would most definitely have got it wrong. As for this as well. But it's a really accurate recreation of an awesome scene that was also kind of a callback to the Darth Vader hallway scene. And we now have... We have Boarding the Tantive, not the Darth Vader hallway scene, but sort of very similar. Luke Skywalker, 3 Dark Troopers, great set for army building, and really cool set. Mirrors the Darth Vader hallway very well. I think that's kind of a better version of this. It's a bit bigger, but it's a solid set. So let me know what you guys think in the live chat.
Very cool.
Mr. Kiwi says crazy stuff. Like father, like son, yes. Yeah, it was very cool. Yeah. Very cool to see Luke arrive at that. I just still think like that was probably my favorite moment as a Star Wars fan, maybe ever. Like, thinking about it, I loved seeing my first Star Wars film in the cinema, which was The Force Awakens. But more recently, like, the best moment has been seeing Luke Skywalker show up in The Mandalorian. I remember my heart was pounding. The music was fantastic. It's just a beautiful moment. And I kind of think it's a bit of a shame that they threw that storyline away so quickly with the Boba Fett show. Like, should have been done in The Mandalorian. Should have kept Boba Fett for Boba Fett and not... Because some friends of mine didn't watch the Boba Fett series and watched Mandalorian Season 1, 2, and then went in to watch Season 3. And they were like, we just said goodbye to Grogu. What's he doing here? If you hadn't watched the other series, you wouldn't have understood why on earth the wholest point of Season 2 was getting Grogu gone, and then Season 3 is back. And I think it was because Disney kind of wanted some merch sales, because people like Baby Yoda, which kind of probably got in the way of good storytelling. They should have left in there longer. I agree that he should have gone back, but yeah, I would have liked to have seen him stay longer, learn a few more Force skills, maybe get a lightsaber. Maybe we'll see that in the movie. Who knows? We don't know what we'll see. But I just remember that moment. I don't know about you, Ed, but when Luke comes in, an X-Wing, and then the music comes, I was like,
oh. No, it was intense. But I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So totally stoked.
Yeah, of course, that video went viral of Star Wars Theory, the YouTuber, crying. I mean, some people made fun of him for it, but it was just, the sheer emotion of...
It was pretty emotional.
Yeah, a grown man seeing his childhood hero brought to life, especially after what they did to Luke in the sequels, which even Mark Hamill disagreed with. Just seeing Luke in his prime, like this is Luke Skywalker, who's just, gone and killed the Emperor and Darth Vader. Well, not killed. Well, did he kill Darth Vader? Kind of. Basically, he walked into a room with Emperor and Darth Vader and was the only one to walk out. So the other Imperials were terrified, which was so cool. Like, Moff Gideon went from becoming this big baddie to crying on the floor because he didn't want Luke Skywalker to kill him. So, good stuff. Mr. Kiba says, no way, a major corporation had money get in the way of good storytelling. Who would have thought? Not me. You made that sound so bad. The whole point of Season 2 was to get Grogu gone. Well, not get him gone, but that was the point. Season 2 was Mando's journey to bring Grogu to his own people, and you find that at the end, and then... that's it. I wonder if we'll ever see...
He decided to stay with the Mando, though, right?
Yeah. I do need to watch... I hope before the film comes out, they release like a recap of Mando Seasons 1, 2, and 3. I've rewatched those seasons so many times. I may end up watching them again before the film, but hopefully they'll drop a recap like they did for Andor to save us watching the whole of that season again. Yeah. Probably wrap things up in around 5 minutes because I don't want my voice to get too tired, if that's okay, Ed?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just finishing up bag 4, so I only have a couple more bags. I'll probably finish later, but this is the pod racer. Mannequins.
Nice.
Looks pretty cool. Nice little micro build of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure the other one's going to be a little bit more, a lot more pieces.
Yeah.
Bag 5, that's going to be the last build there. So Yeah, absolutely. I'll probably finish it next week, maybe during the live stream. I think I'm trying to get back to live streaming every week now. So
Yeah, well, you've got you know you're on your paternity leave. Is it called paternity leave?
yeah, it's paternity, parental leave, same thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah,
yeah,
but yeah, I'm thankful. I'm blessed to be in a good position. I mean, not like my first child around 20 years ago, 25 years ago when I first had my daughter. I was in the military. I got 10 days to see her. Then I went and got deployed and didn't see her again for like 7 months. So that was it was traumatizing to be honest. It sucked. It
yeah.
sucked. It really sucked. But yeah, no, it's cool that I have the time now to spend with her or to spend with my child, and they give me 12 weeks of parental leave, which amounts to 3 months of time off. So
Yeah,
really nice,
that's
really
great.
nice.
If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm currently ordering that book. I want my Emperor Palpatine. There we go. Tomorrow. I can get it
Yeah.
tomorrow. Yay.
Wow, that is
Amazon.
cool.
It's 32% off for limited time on Amazon, guys, in the UK. If you want your Emperor Palpatine, you guys
Now's the
should
time.
definitely jump on that. Yeah. Change payment method. Pay with my card. Mastercard. 412. Do you mind reading the chat for one sec while I do this?
No, you can't let Green Goose miss a whole stream.
It's Green Goose's fault. Where is he? I see no Green Gooses.
No, no gooses there. No,
Yeah.
no gooses in the stream yet. I think he appeared briefly on one of my test streams. I had like this test stream testing out my new setup, and I wasn't building or anything. I was just playing around with the buttons and the setups and getting feedback from a couple of the guys there.
Yeah.
Chimed in really quick. Ed Lore. Ed has a 20 to 25-year-old. Yeah, I do have a daughter from my first marriage when I was young, right out of high school. Um, I had a child with my high school girlfriend, and her name is Mariah. She's 25 now, so wish I'd see more of her, but she's doing her own thing, and um, unfortunately didn't have the best relationship, I guess, that I wanted with her.
Mm.
Also because coming out of the military, I was kind of a different person, and um, things didn't pan out as planned. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, she's out there. She's a great woman, and she's doing well for herself. So, um, yeah, she was a guest in one of my
I
streams a
remember
long
this.
time.
Yes, I
Do you
think
remember
that's.
that? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
She has been on the channel before. If you want to scroll through Ed's channel, I don't know where you'll find it, but it is there somewhere. I remember that. Ooh, look, is
yeah,
that the pod racer finish then?
yeah. That's it right there. So that's what it looks like. There's displayed. Let me see if I can get a little more focus. There you go. Yeah. So it
Nice.
looks cool. Looks cool. So the next part of it is going to be building the tunnel. I guess the little overhead that hangs over here, and then the last bag is going to be the what's his name? Um, the Boba's pod racer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very cool.
nice. A lot of spare parts. A lot of spare parts. You guys can see here. Then they give you these bags just to use a couple pieces, but it has like this bag with a bunch of gray pieces.
Mm.
I don't know if you guys can see them here. Let me put them on my hand here, but it's a bag strictly with gray pieces, silver pieces, or whatever. And you only use two of the pieces, but you got all these other pieces left over.
How strange. It must be one of those things that they include weird amounts of
Yeah,
them. Yeah, yeah.
kind of like the other day I was building I built the microfighter, um, Captain Rex's microfighter,
Mm-hmm.
right? So and all it had was the rangefinder, right? But they give you a little bag with four visors and four rangefinders, and you only use one piece.
Yeah.
You get all these extra pieces, all these extra visors and stuff like that. Kind of what's going on here, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Well, I think we may wrap things up.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh, you didn't lose your pieces there, did you?
No, it didn't bounce too far this time.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I think we may wrap things up. I'm probably going to put my ready-made lasagna in. Start a dono goal for the Death Star. Well, I'm in two minds about this. The Death Star for a donation goal is obscene, and we probably will never get there. I'm saving for the Death Star separately, but also because this hasn't officially been revealed, I don't want blimmin' Lego to pop onto my thing and be like,
Yeah.
So I'm allowed to discuss it, but until it's officially out, I will resist doing like a donation goal for it. Maybe when we've officially got images and things, I'll put like a last push for the Death Star type thing.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, probably not.
Help you get there.
Yeah, I think we'll do that when it actually gets revealed. But good idea, Gamer29. I've ordered my book, so we shall have another live stream, guys, which is fantastic because I don't have any other Lego to build right here. We'll do another live stream either next weekend or the weekend after that. Those are my last 2 weekends before I'm done. It's crazy with first year. Wow.
First year down already, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah,
so we'll go through that book, look through the history of Lego Star Wars, and chat. Thank you so much, Paul Kahn. Really, thank you so much. That's amazing for funding that live stream. Very kind of you. And Ed, you're always welcome to join me.
Always fun being here, man. Always. Hopefully next time I don't have to be so quiet because I like to get a little animated sometimes. But
well, it was okay. It was okay. Hopefully when we listen again, you won't think like I'm shouting over you. But yeah, Ed has. For those of you who haven't been here the whole time, Ed's been keeping it down because of baby Ezra. So yeah.
Yeah. Phoenix the Man says, "Do you have the Darth Vader helmet? You have that one, right?"
Yeah, I think so. The helmet set. Yeah, I haven't got the. They did an exclusive bust, and rumor has it they could be doing more of them next year, but no, I don't have that bust, but I do have the helmet, and I think that's the one you're talking about. Anyway, we're going to wrap things up now. We'll end with a joke. Mr. Kiwi, well, maybe it's not a joke. Mr. Kiwi says, I'll buy the Death Star and let you build it on stream for the low price of £200. What a bargain. Anyone, first come, first serve. You know where Mr. Kiwi is. You can drop him a DM. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you very much, BlocksBricks, for joining me, and we shall see you all on the next live stream. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Later, guys.